This Could Get Dicey is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast about dudes being bros. What adventures will they get into? Only time will tell. Like the name suggests, this podcast could get dicey. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hello, and welcome to This Could Get Dicey, a D&D podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9-to-5s and step into the world of Drew Gala. My name is Destiny Nieto, I play Loomis Bjorn, and before things get a little too dicey, I'd just like to say, and sorry I'm saying it again, but it's a beautiful day to get another tattoo.
Another one?
Did you say this last week?
Maybe.
It was this, did you use technology or caveman?
I use the technological advanced method this time, and it took maybe like 20 minutes.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
I want 20-minute tattoos only.
Was this the one that we saw this one?
Yeah, it's not a newer one, but it's new to those listening at home and haven't seen me in a while.
What is it?
It is, it's on, like, above my elbow. It's a papel picado. Like, it's 3 little of the little paper
Oh, that's
thing. I don't know how to describe it.
That's good.
I don't think I've seen this.
No,
I
you
don't
didn't talk to
remember.
us that night.
It was the night we went to
Okay.
that bar.
Oh, word. That's sick.
Yeah.
How big is it?
Like, it wraps around, not completely, but it kind of, like, U-shapes around my elbow.
That hurt.
Honestly, not as much as I was anticipating.
Because they didn't
I
hit
think-
bone.
Because it didn't hit bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's like right above the bony part of my elbow.
I see.
I feel like I'd be laughing the whole time. That's the funny bone spot.
I don't think tattoos work that way. I don't have any experience.
Hi, my name is Alex Villarreal. I play Ellis Vindove, and it's a beautiful day to have a cat that sometimes acts like a dog.
Did it bark?
Sometimes I feel like she's barking.
Chasing the mailman and stuff.
Chasing a lot of things. Mostly I've never really had a cat as like affectionate as one of my cats before. I've grown up around a lot of cats, and they've all been nice, just never like craving and needing like attention. And because that's kind of the pro of having a cat, you're just like, what's up? And but this cat is like very constantly, all the time, just like, please, for the love of God, I need you to let me know that you love me still. And I'm just like, yeah, dude, that's all the time.
Aw. So
I
cute.
wish I could have a cat.
Your dogs would just eat it up.
I know. It's not. No cats are safe in my house.
It's because of dogs. It's not like allergies.
No, I don't have allergies anymore.
Mine would be allergies. That's why I can't have a cat.
Which is odd, because you've lived with multiple cats.
I have, and I definitely would like get used to it after a while, but it's the commitment of like, well, what if I don't get used to that one standard? And also,
this
like,
one-
they never slept in my room.
Proximity,
They
yeah.
didn't- Yeah. They didn't really come to where I was like sitting all the time.
That
so,
you know of.
Yes.
You could go hairless.
I don't like those ones. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They leave oil stains where they
Fuck
sit
off.
and
No,
lay.
they don't.
Do they really?
Yeah.
But like, is it like,
like
because like a dog, like, you know, like Kraft's dog bed is dirty from where like she sits all the
No,
time.
they leave.
It's because
like,
you have to season them. where their skin gets
Or you
dry.
gotta pat them dry with a paper towel.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite literally, you have to moisturize them. I have a sister-in-law that has a hairless cat, and I've like seen like she's shown me like the cat's been there for the past 2 hours, and there's just like a big circle on like
Oh.
the sheet on the bed because it's just like the oil from their skin because it doesn't get absorbed by their like it doesn't. That's why a cat's like coat is so like smooth and shiny.
See,
and
I
fluffy
kind of
and pretty,
almost
'cause
think like I'm probably allergic to the oil because that's kind of what that's kind of what dander is. It's like skin and oil, isn't it?
potentially.
I don't know.
But yeah, I personally, I mean, I'm a hater of hairless cats for sure. I've pet one. They're kind like cats are.
Sure.
Or like they act the same, but touching.
It is
Yeah.
a cat.
Touching it.
Yeah, it is a cat.
I produce enough oil on my skin already. I don't need someone else.
Yeah.
Same. I produce plenty enough for multiple people.
Hello, I'm Kenny Chilton, and I play Emil Mazak. And it's a beautiful day to lock eyes with just one other person in a crowd of people, like during a time that it's not appropriate to start laughing at something that someone said. That's only funny to the two of you.
Did you do this at
Nice.
chapel?
How did you know? I did.
Because that would be the most inappropriate time during your work day to do that.
I did it in the chapel. I looked over at another coworker at something somebody had said, and I won't repeat it for fear of
Aw.
For
reciprocity.
fear of.
Do it in the Patreon thing afterwards.
Sure. But do y'all know the feeling I'm talking about, where it's like forbidden
Oh.
fruit
Oh.
to laugh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I've
don't
done
think
that a lot
I've been
in
through a
church.
single. I don't think I've been through a single meeting in the past 5 years. No matter like if it's a meeting at work where I'm like looking at somebody going like, "Can you fucking believe it?" like that joke was stupid.
Also, disclaimer: we're like I just said, I did that all the time in church. I don't go to church, not Christian. Kenny, do you want any disclaimers on you being in chapel?
Just thanks be to God. Is it? It's all I really need to say.
We're a blend of cultures here, everybody.
No. No, not for me. Could I say I used to be hey everyone, I used to be a priest in a past
Well-
life, and now I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Satan had his way with you.
Yeah, Satan took me.
And it's been great.
And I never looked back. Damn, I really should have just told the story. Now my work is gonna hear this, and I'm cooked.
Hello, everyone. My name is Becky Schmader, and I'm the game master for This Could Get Dicey. And it's a beautiful day to make a really good tuna fish sandwich.
Oh,
Gross.
let's go. That's a good one.
I'd be eating tuna fish sandwiches.
God, I love tuna fish so much.
It's so good.
I have a Tupperware of tuna salad in my fridge right now that I've been make a quick sandwich out of it.
Oh,
Gosh.
that's so good.
Destiny, do you like chicken salad
Barf.
sandwiches?
Wait, what?
Do you like
Do you like
chicken
barf?
salad sandwich? I know you don't like tuna, but do you like chicken?
Like chicken salad sandwiches?
Yeah, chicken salad
Oh.
sandwiches.
Absolutely.
Okay. Just making sure. Just checking our wet salads thing. We're not having that debate again.
When's
Let's
the
not do
last
that.
time you had tuna salad?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably the one time I had it and I was like, this is fucking disgusting. I'm never gonna eat this again.
Oh, maybe we should all make Destiny a tuna
So
salad.
why are people so persistent that I will
Destiny,
change?
I'm never gonna force you to eat seafood.
Thank
I'm
you.
never gonna force you to do it.
Thank you.
I feel bad, but I'm never gonna force you to do it. The only time that tuna salad looks fucking, and I say this fucking into the fucking microphone, fucking vile, is there's this very popular TikTok account of this very lovely business owner in England who runs a baked potato stand. It's just like a shop where you walk up. It's like a food truck, and you order a baked potato, and there's a bunch of toppings, and you can put it on. They're British. They like eating baked potatoes. And I swear to God, y'all. I swear.
One more time.
I swear to God, the super common combo that people get is just like, all right, potato, salt, pepper, butter, cheese, great. Everything's going great so far. Boom, baked beans, and I'm talking sweet baked beans. And I'm not a sweet baked beans guy. That's fine. Beans and potatoes together, absolutely not for me. Do not like the concept of too mushy. And then they're just like, and then a scoop of tuna salad on top of that, and the combination of it all looks.
Oh, I'm
like
sure
the
it looks
most
vile. I'd still maybe try it. I'd eat that.
There's something about potato tuna bean that is just like
That
it
sounds like
sends me.
a Skyline chili like 5-way, you know, like
Oh,
spaghetti,
yeah.
Skyline chili.
spaghetti,
Let's go.
chili, onion, cheese.
Hey,
The addition of tuna kills me.
my favorite meal as a kid, like before I was 10, I told my teacher this one time. She thought it was the wildest thing. She like, what's your favorite food kind of question? And my answer was 4 tuna fish sandwiches with American cheese. Is my answer to that question. Specifically 4 sandwiches with American cheese. She was like, that's your favorite food? And I had to be
Soup,
like,
salad, appetizer, entree.
no.
And dessert.
Real quick, what are we putting in our tuna fish salads? Because I feel like I make a killer tuna fish salad.
I mean, for me, it's like I can do very, very simple. I'm cool with simple, but
I'm cool with simple.
I love a little bit of spicy brown mustard, some celery. I like relish, but it has to be dill, like sweet dill. I mean, not sweet, like dill, straight up dill relish, onion. I mean, I can go really complex. You're not gonna dissuade me. Today I had tuna with pimento in it, and it was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very much like a kitchen sink thing for me. But I'm not a celery lover, but I'll eat it in tuna salad because it's always going to be there. But I prefer onions, raw onions, and olives, and specifically the green olives with pimentos in them.
Interesting.
I like
I
onions
keep
and
it pretty simple then, I guess. But mayonnaise, mustard, relish, some sort of crunchy element, celery, or I chopped up gherkins this last time because I didn't have celery, dill, some paprika, celery salt, you know.
all the similar seasonings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Destiny.
I put it in the garbage.
Garbage can.
All right. Y'all ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Praise be,
Go fish.
and also with you. Go fish is good.
Last we left off, our adventurers were sleeping in the Court of Outlaws hideout when Ellis was visited by his patron Nanoxus. They discussed that Nanoxus wasn't feeling the love from Ellis or the world and he wanted this to change. And upon waking up, the group reconvened and tried to figure out their next steps. They spoke with Elizabeth, handed her the letter written in code, and then headed off to Mistfall to go gear up for the adventures ahead. You also leveled up. Did anyone get anything fun at level 10?
I just got a new spell, which I'll reveal in time. That's it.
I'm up at 100 something hit points, basically unkillable.
Nice.
I got Paladin spellcasting now. I went Paladin 2. So I'm Mutant 8, Paladin 2. I got just a closer connection to Siloria has given Emil spellcasting and Divine Smite, which, Becky, would you count my Twisted Roots as melee weapons?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sick.
So you could smite with them.
I'm going to smite with my Twisted Roots.
Dude, nice.
Very excited.
Not only does Loomis have a superior body, his body is now pure. So I have purity of body.
Purity of body.
And with the key that's flowing through me, I'm immune to disease and poison.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. In my head, I was just thinking of what about a monk paladin? Could they smite people with their fists?
I don't know. It depends on if you count their fists as weapons.
They are monk weapons.
What happened to Nicolas Cage and Con Air? That's why he went to jail.
Yeah. It's like, it's like when a boxer goes through an airport, their fists count as weapons.
Can't fly.
Can't fly.
Little known fact.
That's not true, is it?
They have to cut off their hands
Okay.
and reattach them.
They have to
when they
travel
land.
by ship.
Okay.
They're all very good at maritime travel.
Okay.
That's why all boxing matches are on ships in the ocean.
Yes. International waters.
You all are walking into Mistfall. You're at the gates of Mistfall. What are you all doing?
Y'all, I got money to burn. My pockets are on fire.
Me
There's a
too.
hole forming in them and they're falling out.
I got a lot of money. Let's go buy some weapons. And I spent the whole matchbook. I'm feeling a big gap in my possessions. You don't have a bomb anymore.
I don't have a bomb anymore.
This is no Venzor, but surely someone here has stuff for us to buy to blow things up.
We have our two best buddies who sell illegal illicit goods.
Do you think they're back together?
Lord willing, yes. I'm not the fate stitcher. Who knows what we're about to walk into? But I guess we should, hold on. Which one had a fucking a table in an alley, and which one had a actual brick and mortar building? I think Timotheos had the building, right?
Yeah, he's got
by
a
the
door.
shrimping.
The shrimp, yeah.
We're a bit high class now. Let's go to the fucking building, and hopefully Sal will be there too.
Let's go.
You all go to Tiny Tim's house. The smell of shrimp potent in the air as you approach. Knocking on the door, as it is still a black market building of sorts. You are greeted by both Timotheos and Sal. They seem to have reconciled their differences and have come together to create one super black market store. Hello, welcome to Tiny Tim's. It is still called Tiny Tim's despite Shady Sal being here.
My two favorite boys, how the hell are y'all? It's good to see y'all together again.
We're doing very good. It's so good to see you all again here at Tiny Tim's.
Whoa.
What can we do you all for?
Well, we needed a win, and this feels like a win. Did we do
We
this?
appreciate you all kind of, pushed us a little bit closer to reconcile all of these differences, so we appreciate you all. That doesn't mean any discounts, though. I know that's what you're thinking.
Could you at least let me get the pitch out first before you go shut it down, Shady Sal?
I'll shut it down as fast as I want to.
Sorry, are you taking his name? Are you Tiny Sal now, or are you still Shady Sal? How does it work?
I'm still Shady Sal. Shady Sal.
Sell seashells.
Keep that in, Alex. But I work at Tiny Tim's. That was kind of part of our reconciliation, was me recognizing that just because he had a brick and mortar didn't make my business any less successful necessarily, but that he did have the brick and mortar and he paid for it and he should keep the name and yada yada. Anyways,
I mean that's very big of you, Shady. And also, hey, I mean, come on, isn't it nice to be inside?
yes, he's much warmer now and no longer has crispy toes.
Crispy toes.
Ooh.
Oh, you get those checked out.
Don't your toes get crispy when it's cold outside? Freezing hard toes, something like that.
Freezing hard toes.
Anyway, what do y'all? You know why we're here? We're here to save the world from ending. You don't know that actually. Hey,
The
I look
world
at them.
is
I
going
pat
to
them.
end? What is?
Yeah.
I pat them both on the shoulder, and I say, I'm like, even if the world ends, y'all two are together.
Okay, so how can we help you stop the world from ending? Because that would be bad for business.
Who's up first? Anybody got anything?
I've got pockets full of gold and a hankering for destruction. Basically, we're looking for things that we can use to create mass chaos, fire, storms, situation like that.
we do sell bombs. Is that a?
Thank God.
That's kind of that's it pretty much. That's the limit of that. We got some new items in though. We got some good like spy items or quick escape kind of items.
I'm just gonna open it up and break. Let's just like I'm taking a bomb. I'm purchasing one bomb. Thank you for the bomb.
Listeners, we received a great inventory from Becky, which we're all, or like a shop inventory, which we're all looking at right now, I think.
I pick up a string of trumpet flowers.
Okay.
And I say, is it like flowers on like a vine, or is it like?
It's like a stem with trumpet flowers kind of hanging off of like one singular stem. But yes, these are the flowers of sleep.
What these do?
Okay, I'll tell you. Those beautiful trumpet flowers that we have hand collected. The flowers will put the smeller to sleep. The smeller must take a hearty whiff of the flower right in the pollen, to have a chance of being put to sleep. The smeller will make some sort of constitution check, or if they fail, they fall asleep for like a couple of rounds. But again, the flower must be heartily sniffed. No just waving in front of someone's nose. You gotta like trick them into smelling some flowers.
Like a willing sniff. Like
a willing sniff, that's right. And then the flower perishes after it's been heartily sniffed, as presumably the sniff takes away all of the pollen, which is that everyone knows that's how flowers work. They have no pollen, they die.
Now, if I were to snip off the bulb and attach it to my suit, like a funny clown prank, would the item still work? You reckon?
Oh, you have innovation. I guess in total there are 5 little flowers on this one stem of flower, if that's kind of the question you're asking.
I'm just looking at this little pricing sheet here. So is it like 25 gold for 5 doses? Or is it 25 gold for 1 flower and you have 5 available?
It's 25 gold pieces for 1 stem, and the stem happens to have multiple trumpet flowers on there.
Wow.
I will happily. I'm buying this.
It might
awesome.
affect the potency to cut it off the stem a little bit,
Oh, then I'll keep it on the stem. But it's like just above the table. This isn't 5 uses. This is 1 use.
It's 1 use, right? But
yes.
Like you could snip it. Maybe it would still work and be less potent. Or
Nah. I want one flower of sleep for 25 gold.
Hey, Tiny Tim. You got bugs in here, bud?
Oh yes, we have these new terrariums that we've been collecting. I'm very proud of these. Let me tell you about our I Spy a Bug kit. This kit comes with a set of human-sized goggles, a little pill bug with goggles on it, and a small terrarium. When wearing the goggles, you can see through the pill bug's eyes and give it commands at will. The pill bug can go anywhere a normal pill bug would be able to go, as that is what it is, a pill bug. The goggles have a range of 200 feet before the connection with the bug is lost. Upon removing the goggles, the pill bug will be commanded to return to you. Warning, this is a living pill bug. It requires food and is not invincible. If at any point the pill bug is crushed or maimed, you will need to find a new willing bug. To do so, remove the goggles from the pill bug and have the new bug attune with the little goggles for 1 hour. Parentheses, on the description you'll see this warning. Bug does not need to be asked for this service. We found them to be agreeable for food in exchange for psychic commands. Wearer of human-sized goggles cannot see while wearing them.
This is so cool. It's not what I was looking for in terms of destruction, but it is really cool, like spying and secret ops. I like that. This espionage. Very good. Very good.
Thank you so much. We are very proud of this item.
How much is this?
It's 150 gold pieces. You'll be sure to take care of the pill bug.
And do you think the pillbug would be agreeable to just kind of living in one of my little nooks? Because I got this whole tree wood thing going on. I could put some dirt in there for him.
Absolutely. They like air and dirt and lettuce.
What do y'all think? Should I get the pillbug?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be a great purchase. And if it feels very like on your I don't know, Siloria dirty. You're dirty now. You have bug on you.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and I miss having something to take care of. So I'm gonna buy this roly poly, and his
like a dog.
His goggles.
Isn't it cute? Everyone, look at the little pill bug with little goggles.
I guess I just always have to have a little guy. I have to have a little guy with me always.
I like it.
Loomis, you see anything you like?
Loomis is looking for any weapon enhancements, which I don't think they have, but more weapon-like things.
I tell you what, we happen to have an armor or weapon enchantment kit.
How convenient.
I hear you. It can work on everything. Let me tell you a little bit more about what it does. I'm just going to do this in Becky's voice. This is a long one, too.
I was going to say, Tiny Tim has, like, a business voice, and it's just your normal voice.
Yeah. A do-it-yourself kit to enchant your own weapon or armor. Armor and weapon not included. Use this kit to enchant a piece of chest armor or physical weapon. Parentheses, fists don't count. A cloth armor also does not count, so it has to be like an actual piece of armor or weaponry. And no other enchantments may exist on this piece of this item already. User must pass a DC 18 Arcana check or the enchantment will fail. There are 5 charges to the kit. A charge is used whether it was a success or a failure to enchant it. It takes 1 hour to set up and enchant this armor or weapon. Upon success, the armor receives a +1 to their AC or a +1 to damage. If user desires to super enchant their armor or weapon with all 5 charges, the Arcana check goes up for each charge used. So you can use like 2 charges, and it becomes like a higher check. But then you add like +2 to your AC or weapon, and that's all.
You get 1 shot.
You get 5 charges, but if you use like all 5 charges at once, it would be like 1 shot at getting that.
So, you said you have 5 charges, but once it's enchanted forever?
Yes. Yeah, I guess it would replace any enchantments. So like you could like come back and enchant it again, but like if you enchanted it once and it became a +1 weapon, you couldn't enchant it again with a +1 to make it a +2. You'd have to do 2 charges to make it a +2 enchantment, if that makes sense.
Okay, so the charges are more just the chance you have to enchant it?
Correct, because you could do this on multiple items. So you have like 5 charges to enchant 5 different things one time, or you could use all 5 charges to get like a +5 to AC or a +5 to damage, but it's like one and done if you get it or not.
Gotcha. And I cannot use my claws?
No.
Okay. How much is that?
It is 300 gold pieces. A bargain, really, for enchanting of items.
What if you throw in the stone?
I don't know, Loomis. Perhaps persuade me. Make a persuasion check.
11.
11. No. I'll give you another item, though, perhaps.
Okay.
This one was given to us special by someone named Spencer in Little Rhodey.
Oh, that's from Spencer?
This item was given to us by a Patreon member, Spencer in Little Rhodey.
The stone was?
No. I'll give you a different item that's not the stone, but I'll toss it in for free with the enchantment kit. It's called the Pubble, and it's on the other tab of the document.
Yes, this is a good one. I like this one.
It is a plain-looking pebble, and it has a faint smell of cloves. It was developed by the most ingenious tricksters for tossing at windows. A rock that, when activated, disappears and reappears in the same place, but d6 plus 6 seconds later. Trajectory and momentum retained. Can you explain that one, Kenny? Because I've been trying to think about. I was trying to think if I understood it, and I wasn't sure.
It would be like a delayed reaction throwing a rock at something or someone. So like, you could potentially like throw it, run away, and then like whatever. If you roll a d6, I rolled a d6. I got a 4. 10 seconds later, that rock is going to appear and fling in the direction I just threw it, but I'll be gone because 10 seconds have passed. So I'm running away. It's like trickery, distraction.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Was that like you could like throw it at a person or like through a window or something like that, and then like run away before.
Some pretty creative. I think exactly like tricksters. A very tricky item.
I mean,
cool.
If it's free, yeah, sure.
It's free, yes.
Thanks, Spencer.
Thank you, Spencer from Little Rhodey, for giving this to me, tiny Timotheos.
You got just I hold up the bomb. I'm like, you just got this one?
Well, I mean, you want more bombs? We got more bombs. I mean, we have a whole box of bombs, but it's just that size of bomb is the only bomb we have.
Oh, you only have one this powerful?
I guess. Do you want less powerful bombs?
Oh no, I want equal value, equal.
Yeah,
I know it's not very exciting.
He like pulls back a curtain. We got a whole crate of big bombs.
I'll buy 2.
2 big bombs.
That's cool.
Just bombs.
This
is a bomb. It does 66 damage.
Great.
For 200 gold pieces.
I have 66 bombs.
Let's go.
Also, I walk up to I imagine some sort of box with question marks all over it. I'm like, what's this do?
Oh, this is our spell scroll gotcha box.
Oh, we've played this game before.
We have, but now it's in a special box, you put your coins in and then you press a button and then it shoots out a scroll at you.
Okay.
I want to play. That sounds fun.
Excellent. It costs 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
You could get a common.
Hold on. Can we convene for a second? Can we have the room?
What?
Yeah, okay. We'll go to the back.
Oh shit! Cool. Oh wow. Okay, how much money do we have left before we go buying anything else? I have 477 gold left.
I have 514 left.
I have 113.
I didn't want to say this in front of them because I didn't want them to get all jealous or anything, but we also have the Venzor's Varieties mail order catalog. And I just put in a personal plug here. There's some pretty cool items in there. If it's probably updated, we should probably check it out. But, the stuff there is a little more high-end than it is here. So, we might want to just look what we got there going there. I whip out the mail order catalog. I give the logo on the front of the book a nice little, nostalgic rub. And then I open it up. In particular, the silent whistle. I know it's from the House of Wonders, but you blow it and you get an unseen servant for the next hour. That's pretty cool. The magnifying glass of identification. We're gonna be dealing with some crazy shit, like being able to cast the spell Identify once per day could be pretty powerful.
So there's only one thing from the catalog that I want. And unfortunately, it's the most fucking expensive item there. It's the Cape of the Escape Artist, which lets you cast Dimension Door once a day. I'm thinking funny. I'm thinking
absolutely.
Bits. I'm thinking of me saying something funny and then me fucking out of there.
Just once per day, though. But yeah, it's
just once per day.
What a good get! I'm so cool that Kara and the girls found this cape. That's really cool.
But I'm down to 514. I need to keep a little bit of money on hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep at least 100 gold on hand. So I have 414 gold to work with. Obviously, I'm not asking y'all to pitch in for this. We have this catalog. We can get this. I can get this at a later date.
We could buy another matchbook of the elemental. I'm just saying.
You'll notice that it's been scratched out and the price has increased by 100 gold
Price
pieces.
increase. Yes, I did notice that.
But there has been a price cut on the little bowl of the elemental.
That's good marketing right there. You put a price cut next to a price increase, it makes it more appealing. God, I miss my wife.
Basically what I'm saying is, this little spell gotcha box, it's just fun. It's a little gamble. It could be fucking fireball, which would suck, or something maybe, but it could be something cool. But Emil is right. If anybody has anything else that they're really, really looking for, I'm trying to keep 100 gold on hand, so that leaves me with 414 gold, and I'm happy to spend it.
Yes.
I got 2 bombs.
Same.
I'm living large.
Is anyone else feeling particularly drawn to something? I was thinking, like, man, in an ideal world, I'd buy the Belt of the Dwarven Lords. Constitution score increases by 2 to a max of 22. That would put me at a max of 22. That'd be sick, but it's very expensive.
That's insane.
I do like the cape as well. That would give us like 4 capes in the party, I think.
That's a little overkill. I understand.
Yeah, no, I like the silent whistle. I like identification. I think I'm gonna buy the identify magnifying glass. It seems too good.
It's too valuable
for 200 gold.
You scratch in your order, so you're getting the magnifying glass of identification.
Yeah, should I read the whole description? Since this is a podcast. A magnifying glass with pearl embedded at the end of its handle can be used once per day to identify an object as if you were using the identify spell. Can be used to identify objects or to identify spells that might be affecting a person. Pretty clutch.
Sick.
You
gold.
scratch it in and then a little note shows up like, will show up within 24 hours.
Great.
By bird. Please deposit your money in the bird's pouch.
Oh, you know what? I write on the order form, love you. Let's see what happens.
Nothing.
Oh shit, it's a meal. I write afterwards.
Nothing happens.
Oh man, okay.
Loomis, are you needing any extra bucks?
I kind of want to save money just in case. Because I'm at 100 because that weapon enchantment thing cost a lot.
Yeah.
Any sort of wish list? Just to kind of keep our eye out.
If we happen upon 1,000 gold pieces at any point, order the amulet to Dodathal.
Mm-hmm.
The amulet to Dodathal is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Once per long rest can add necrotic damage to a melee attack equal to 5 plus twice their character level.
Oof.
That's 25.
God.
Yeah, I can read.
Grants a channel divinity from the death domain. Wow, that's nuts.
That's why it costs 1,000 gold pieces, which is over 3 times the cost of a book of elementals. You could also have 60 elementals for that cost. Our economy is fucked in this game.
Yes, it is.
All right, anything else from Tiny Tim's and Shady Sal's?
Tiny Tim, Shady Sal. How about, I think Ellis is right. I would like to pull from this gotcha box just to see what I get.
Okay, you have a chance to get a common or uncommon or rare spell scroll for 100 gold pieces. Quite a bargain, potentially.
Here's 100 gold. What do I do?
You will roll 1d6 to determine the scroll rarity that you will be pulling.
A 5.
That is a rare scroll. That
Okay.
means you got a bargain.
Oh,
And
good.
then
I love a bargain.
Roll 1d10.
A 9.
You got a spell scroll of Arcane Eye.
Oh.
Ooh, what the fuck is that?
For those that don't know, Arcane Eye is a spell. It's a 4th level spell. You create an invisible magical eye within range that hovers in the air for the duration. You mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction. As an action, you can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There is no limit to how far away from the eye you can move, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter, and it lasts for 1 hour. It is concentration.
Dang, that's sick. I got two spy things.
2 spy things.
Okay,
You and your little pill bug?
Yeah,
No,
get us a
I can't.
heist, please, Becky. Next, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
I will also do the spell scroll gotcha box.
Okay.
Here's 100 gold. 3.
That is an uncommon spell scroll.
9.
You get the spell scroll of Magic Mouth.
That's you leave like a little message mouth for somebody, I believe. Like you record a message into a magic mouth and it can play later.
That's right. This is a second level spell. You implant a message within an object in range, a message that is uttered when a trigger condition is met. Choose an object that you can see and that isn't being worn or carried by another creature. Then speak the message, which must be 25 words or less, though it can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes. You could really string 25 words across 10 minutes, I guess, if you wanted to. Finally,
cool.
determine the circumstance that will trigger the spell to deliver your message. And then when the circumstance occurs, a magical mouth appears on the object and recites the message in your voice and at the same volume you spoke. If the object you chose has a mouth or something that looks like a mouth, for example, a statue that has a mouth, the magical mouth appears there so that words appear to come from the object's mouth. When you cast a spell, you can have the spell end after it delivers its message, or it can remain and repeat its message whenever the trigger occurs.
It's an interesting item that I've heard of, and I've like it's so situational, but in that situation, it's probably like super fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's great
in
for
case we ever split up.
great for RP. Yeah, if we're split up or if we're trying to intimidate someone or deceive someone.
I mean, you could just have it be screaming, too, for 10 minutes.
That's true.
And then repeat for every time. So, like, it could also be, like,
Just
like an alarm almost
Right,
that you're
exactly.
setting for somebody else.
Or for playing a prank.
Or playing a prank.
All right. I'm trying to I'm on this journey to disconnect from my caring so much for material goods and care more about the world around me. Siloria is trying to make me see that. So Loomis, I'm buying you a spell scroll. I put 100 more gold down.
Thank you.
Excellent. Somebody roll a d6.
Got a 5.
Oh my goodness. Another rare spell scroll. Go ahead and roll a d10.
A 2.
You get a scroll of protection from celestials.
What the? Hey, why do you have this, Shady Sal and Tiny Tim?
Please do not ask questions. Here, we get our scrolls illegally. You know this.
Who's your supplier?
People's pockets.
Someone came through town with this spell scroll in their pocket. Who was it? Because they might be here for us.
We'll never tell.
What does it do?
Using an action to read the scroll encloses you in an invisible barrier that extends from you to form a 5-foot radius, 10-foot high cylinder. So you're surrounded in a cylinder of protection. For 5 minutes, this barrier prevents creatures of the specified type from entering or affecting anything within the cylinder. The cylinder moves with you and remains centered on you. However, if you move in such a way that a creature of the specified type would be inside the cylinder, the effect ends. So you can't corner them in the corner and corner them with the barrier, basically. Like that would end it. A creature can attempt to overcome the barrier by using an action to make a DC 15 charisma check. Why charisma? I don't know. On a success, the creature ceases to be affected by the barrier. So Celestials could use an action to try and get through the barrier. But it would take an action, so they couldn't attack you on the same turn. So you still get like 1 turn of protection from the Celestial.
Thank you, Emil.
You're welcome. Siloria's blessing go with you. So appropriate.
True. Yeah, now you guys just need to go fight some angels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Campaign 2.
Can't wait to.
I think I look at everybody. I'm like, I have 414 gold left. I'm gonna hold on to this gold. because I do want to save up for that.
We've never talked about it, but we also buy items if you like to sell any items that you have.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that would have been nice to know earlier.
We are a shop. Like all shops, we barter. You all have never
Well, you
asked.
just said you stole off of people, so I didn't realize you actually paid for items too.
Do you know how black markets work? It is a market system.
I have something for you. Well, I have a lot of jewelry I'd like to offload that I've written down.
Shady Sal like pulls on one of those I don't know what they're called, but the jewelers use them, and he like puts it in his eye, and he sits down and like unrolls a nice cloth.
Awesome.
Okay, lay it down. Let's see what you got.
Here's what I put down for my inventory. A gold ring worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
2 rings, each worth 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
100 gold pieces worth of gems.
Okay.
2 boreal dragon scales.
Okay.
And a ring of lightning resistance.
Okay. I'll give you 600 gold pieces for the lot.
600? I just gave you... You know what it took to get these dragon scales?
No.
We had to literally kill a dragon. I tickled a dragon to death, or Loomis did.
Okay. Give me a counter offer.
I would like at least 750 for the whole lot.
For the whole lot. Roll a persuasion check.
Can I do something?
Sure.
As I'm making this pitch, I'll do a silent little prayer in my head and cast Bless on myself.
Okay.
As a 2nd level paladin, I could do that now.
Okay.
I'm cast Bless to give myself an extra D4 to this roll.
And now there is a vocal component to bless.
I'll say, when it's a vocal component, does that mean there's like some kind of like magic word or something?
I think you can, with bless, you could probably have some big wiggle room there.
You speak in tongues, man.
Yeah, I think I say, we had to kill this dragon. Its name was, and then this like crazy noise comes out of my mouth as I cast Bless on myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh God, what a terrible name.
Persuasion. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 3 is 17.
17. What about 700?
Okay.
You drive a good bargain.
Every time we come here, I get ideas for running my own business. That's the mark of a true businessman. Although we would never do business because mine's all above ground.
I understand. All right, you get 700 gold as he removes all your jewelry, gems, and your borealis dragon scales.
I'm so excited to get all this out of my inventory.
Does anybody else have anything they'd like to sell?
I have this sword that glows, the space pocket watch, and a gold band with a piece of black metal that twists around it.
Okay. Go ahead and lay all those out. Eesh, I don't know what some of these items... I know what one of them is. Okay, a sword that glows. Okay. What was the second item?
A space pocket watch.
Do you think that's just a pocket watch that is space themed?
I think so, because I don't even remember where I got it, but I remember it's just a cool pocket watch.
A cool pocket watch, okay.
And then a golden band with a piece of black metal that twists around.
You see, that is the one item I do know, because I've been waiting for that to come back around. You got this from the portrait inside of the collector's chateau, and it's a cursed ring that I was always waiting for you to put on. And
Shit.
Oh.
But we'll never know, because you're selling it now. You put these items down, he's like, okay, that's a good looking, like a lightsaber, as one might call it. Very good. This is just a pocket watch. Very cool pocket watch. We could definitely sell this to some kid, I'm sure. And this is cursed. This is a cursed ring.
I'm glad I forgot about it.
It's a good looking sword. I don't know. What about 150?
Well, couldn't you sell the cursed ring, like, at a high price? So make it, like, 225.
225. Okay. Roll a persuasion check. This is just like Shark Tank.
I was thinking like the Pawn Shop show. What's that show called?
Oh, yeah. It's more accurately like that. I just
Pawn
watch
Star?
more Shark Tank.
Pawn Stars,
Pawn
yeah.
Stars. I got a friend who can look at this stuff real quick for us. That's what he always says.
He does. He always has a friend.
A 13.
220. No, sorry.
Okay.
I'll do 180.
What if I throw in 10 darts?
What, 185?
Let me see what else I have that I don't use. Okay, sure, 185.
185. Excellent. He pulls out the sword and like lights it up. He's like, new, new, new. Anything else?
I have nothing to sell. I don't have any cool swords or gems.
We take
I was
crap
wondering-
too, you know.
I don't really even have crap.
Okay.
I have like 6 more magic beans, but I gotta figure out what they do. Before I go to another shop. Do you happen to have some stationery and markers?
Yeah. What are you, a baby?
You can do a little art project real quick.
I can buy them. There is a stationery shop like 4 blocks away.
No, we have papers and markers. It's fine.
I don't know what the name calling was for, Sal.
He pulls out a stack of paper and a yellow box of markers.
How much?
Oh, like 1 gold.
I flip him the gold, like kind of aggressively.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm done. I like consuming and buying stuff. I like spending all my cash. I like purchasing weapons so I can kick a Torum's ass. What's up, y'all? It's episode 80 of our podcast. This could get dicey. Hope you're enjoying your March. The Ides of March are upon us. Watch your fucking back. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. It means so much that you're here. Thank you so much to our Patreon subs. I love y'all. You know how it is. If you feel like being a member of our Patreon, you can go on over to patreon.com/TCGD pod. You can sign up for one of our tiers. Pick one that's right for you. Pick a tier that you feel like helps support us the best that you can. And one of those tiers is our free tier. And on our free tier, you can get our video little episodes we put out called This Did Get Dicey, where we do a little bit of talk back after an episode's done. It's totally free. There ain't nothing. You just got to sign up for the free part. You don't got to get no money. It's all good. If you want to support us in any other type of way, you can head on over to, website and our various social medias at TCGD Pod. You can head on over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a review. It would be so helpful. I would read it out loud. I would say whatever it is you wrote down, even something embarrassing. You can also just leave a rating on whatever podcast app you use. That would be incredibly helpful. But at the basis of it all, you can share the podcast on your social media. You can tell a friend about it. Word of mouth is the best way to grow this podcast. It's the best way to grow any form of art that you care about. So just take a little bit of time. It doesn't cost much, but we really appreciate it, and it does go far. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and spending time with us, and enjoy.
Hello, everyone. This is Tatiana Gefter, creator of Soul Operator. Solo TTRPGs meet horror audio drama as we follow Tessa Whitlock in her exploration of the world of Welcome to the Habit Trails, a game by A. Yoland. If this sounds like something you would enjoy, stick around for this teaser trailer. Hello. My name's Tessa. Tessa Whitlock. I don't know where I am. I don't remember anything. There are a lot of us here. There are kids here. There's something wrong here. If you're hearing this, please help us. If you get this tape. God, is this even recording? Damn it. Out now, everywhere you can listen to podcasts.
Hey, I will get us 3/4 of the way to buying that amulet for Dodathal, if y'all will cover the rest.
Okay.
Help me out with the math there.
It's 1,000 gold. I'll pay 750. You're trying to keep 100. I'm trying to offload, baby. Like, I got purchasing power. So 250
gold.
gold.
That Ellis wanted.
He wanted the Cape of the Escape Artist for 700.
It's 700. If we don't want to do the amulet, I'll buy the cape.
That's just 125 gold out of my 413. I'm happy to put in 125 gold, and then I'll start saving up for the cloak of the escape artist.
Loomis, you got 125 gold?
Yeah, I have 298.
Shady Sound, Tiny Tim. Your recent reconciliation has a little bit to do with us, if not mostly to do with us. And
okay,
we've given you quite a few goods and gold here today. What do you say you let the amulet of Dodathal go? Because who's really gonna buy that? Except for people.
We don't have
Emil.
What?
Emil.
What?
That's not us.
You have it.
You're looking at the catalog.
This is a Vidzor varieties item.
Shady Sound, Tiny Tim. It's been a pleasure.
What is that? Do we need to start stocking amulets?
Well, this one is probably a little out of your reach. I mean,
Okay.
it's like the real deal.
It's been great to see y'all. Thanks y'all for the bombs. Thanks y'all for the stationery.
Usually, this is where someone interrupts me.
I'm interrupting now. You don't need to say that I'm doing it. I grab Emil and Loomis, and I'm like, we'll hopefully see y'all soon. And if we don't, that means the world's gonna end. And we walk out of the building.
Damn, I really beefed it on that one. Sorry, y'all. Got my spreadsheets mixed up.
Yes, it's two different pages. I should decorate them. One to be the black market and one to be like purple and stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, this is your shop that you're buying from. So perhaps your wife could make a deal.
No. Since it's my shop, I won't try to make a deal. I will pay full price for it and put into the catalog. I'm buying it. I'm buying the Dodathal amulet.
Hell yeah.
Okay, great. Everyone take away that money.
Dude, so 750 from
Me.
from Emil, and then 125 from Ellis and Loomis.
125.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like I said, I mean, we're here to stock up, right? Like, fully load up.
Something we didn't really check in on, though. I have 288 gold left, which I'm very happy to hold on to and start saving towards other things. Having some money is always a good plan. How are we out on healing potions? I've had one healing potion and one greater healing potion like this whole time, and I have not used it. I have the ability to heal y'all. Where are y'all at vis-a-vis potions?
I also have a greater healing potion, but also lots of ways to heal you all and a new way to heal you all. I've been praying to Siloria every night, and she's given me some new capabilities.
I don't have any, but I kind of been relying on y'all.
You should take this one.
Slowly heal myself by hitting people.
That's
true.
That's true.
You get to do that pretty
But
constantly.
in a pinch, you could be hitting someone and drinking this potion at the same time. And I can essentially do that for myself, just being a dryad.
Fair.
I'll
take it.
I'll give you
if
my
you're
greater healing
offering.
potion, yeah. Today's about getting everything out of my inventory.
Apparently. If you all want to purchase any potions, Vinzer's Varieties, and Tiny Tim's and Shady Sal's has a variety of potions. There's Alchemist Fire, Potion of Invisibility, Potion of Flying, and Potion of Greater Invisibility, which is super expensive.
I'm tapped.
Alright.
Is Helena with us?
I have been here the whole time.
You didn't want to buy anything?
I have no money,
Do you
so
have money? Yeah.
No. I
Okay.
had, much like how Emil is getting rid of his earthly possessions, I don't have very many earthly possessions, so.
Money's pretty cool, though. I give her 5 gold.
Wow. Fantastic.
1,000 years ago, that, with depreciation, this is probably a lot of money to you, I know.
Yes. I don't know. I'm not really sure. That part is... The economy from years ago has certainly left my mind.
It's pretty wacky now.
It probably made sense then.
Cool, but everybody feeling good? Wait, so I look at Loomis and Emil. I'm like, are y'all like fucking flat broke now?
I have 27 gold.
I have 170.
Actually, I have 22
great.
because Helena I just gave 5.
I have 5 gold.
Don't spend it all in one place, Helena.
This was very therapeutic for me, coming and buying stuff and supporting my own business. Thank you for your purchase, by the way. When you're employees, you'll get a discount.
Right. That doesn't apply now.
No.
That's fine with me. It was mainly your money. Can I see the catalog one more time?
Yeah, of course.
And what Loomis wants to do is just kind of reread the stipulations of the Amulet of Dodathal.
Okay. It once again says, attunement required. This amulet is an amulet of one devoted to Dodathal. Upon attuning to the amulet, the wearer, if believed to be devout by Dodathal, grants a channel divinity from the death domain once per long rest. Once per long rest, wearer can add necrotic damage to a melee weapon equal to 5 plus twice their character level.
That's sick.
I'm reading that out loud. I think I need to go pray or something.
Yeah. I mean, in a fight against this crazy dead god that's coming back, we're going to need all the gods on our side, maybe? Like, I don't know how it works. Helena, is that a good idea? Should Loomis be thanking Dodathal?
Well, based on the description that Loomis just read out, I believe this amulet might only work if Dodathal believes Loomis to be at least somewhat devout.
Oh, man, you can't just buy your way into this?
Certainly not.
Fuck.
I mean, we just had this conversation recently, Loomis. I think Dodathal's like kind of, I mean, like just aesthetic and like vibe wise, like Dodathal's like kind of up your alley.
Yeah, I guess out of all the gods, it makes the most sense. The only thing is I've never been, like, allowed in a place of worship before.
Like, you get bounced at the door?
You can say that. I can't go in. I've tried. It's never worked before. I've never been, like, welcomed.
But also, like, fuck, like, institutional, really, like, death everywhere. Just, like, go sit down and talk to Dodathal. I don't think you need to go to some hoity-toity church where they're gonna kick you out. Fuck that.
Although, I mean, what if you wear the amulet? Maybe that will change something.
Yeah, I just figured that to help, be devout, I guess. Going to an establishment would give me brownie points.
I agree. Otherwise, we bought a gun with no bullets.
I mean, give it a fair shot, but if you end up getting kicked out of a fucking Donathal church, for just like being a vampire, like that sucks. I don't think that. Look, if the gods are anything, they want to be worshipped. They want people to look at them and talk to them, and I'm sure there are plenty of followers of. I look at Helena and I'm like, girl, when was the last time you've been to a Siluria church?
It has been quite some time. What I was going to tell you, though, Loomis, is that I would gladly be your bodyguard, bouncer, holy bouncer, if you will, to ensure that no one were to kick you out or bother you at said holy place.
I appreciate that. It's never been a physical being that has kicked me out. It's my inability to physically cross the barrier, if you will, to these types of establishments.
Does this only happen with holy places?
Yes, and residences, they have to be invited in.
Oh, it's a vampire thing, I see.
Yes.
We will figure this out.
I mean, would you be opposed to, if, I walked into a Church of Donathal, and I just, walked up to a nun and was like, I'm like, hey, I got a friend outside. He's feeling very self-conscious. Would you be so kind to, invite him in? He needs, a welcoming hand. Would you be willing to, would you let me lie? As opposed to me walking in there and be like, I got a vampire outside. Invite him in.
You would lie in a holy place, Ellis.
Girl, I worship Noxus. I'm sure he would really think that's great.
That is complex.
I picked the fun one.
That is debatable.
Wait, which one's the fun one, saying that the truth?
No, I said I picked the fun god.
Oh. I mean, I'm willing to take a shot for this thing to work. We paid a lot of money for it. I think it's going to be extremely beneficial. So I'm down for whatever's going to work.
Mm-hmm. Let's give it a shot. Is there a Temple of Dodathal in Mistfall?
There is not like a big one, but you know that that one that you went to was in Venzor. One.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
But you do know that the academy here has kind of like a non-denominational chapel.
Gotcha.
That since one of the pillars of the academy is religion, so they kind of have like a chapel with like multiple statues inside of it that anyone can come and pray to.
It might not be a bad idea to go. Hey, when we first met, the three of us, we were basically heathens, and now we're all becoming attached to gods. Maybe.
That's what getting older does.
My parents always told me. Actually, my parents didn't tell me shit. I was an orphan. Maybe we should go to this chapel and just seek some guidance and get Loomis in the door to the academy.
Shit,
huh?
I mean, it's still the morning. We got all day to kill.
What's the plan after this?
Go Venzor, kill Granite.
We talked
Venzor,
about
yes.
going to Venzor, back to Venzor. We talked about Breinhorn. We don't know that Granic's in Venzor. That's where Kytheria is, his fiance. But we don't know that Granic's necessarily there.
Supposedly his schedule alludes.
Oh, that's
to
right.
him
That's right.
going
We do know he's there.
To stop in.
That's right. Okay. So yeah, maybe that's our next stop. Maybe we take a little boat ride.
I will say, I do want like that kind of the whole day night here in Mistfall because I got plans tonight.
Oh shit! Yes. Okay. Sounds good.
But for now, we can go check out the Dodathal.
Yes.
thing.
Let's get our prayers on, and then tonight we sin.
You all head to the Academy of Mistfall, making your way up the tree to kind of like the main entrance hall for the Academy. You see, again, like the big banners that represent the different pillars of the Academy. And this is kind of the like opening area of the Academy, so you're not at the front desk, so there's no... Your buddy's not here.
Yeah.
But there's a little sign that points to the chapel, and you way to be on theme, Kenny, with mentioning chapel and your beautiful day, and now we're going to chapel.
I read the script, so.
Didn't know this was happening. You follow the sign to the chapel, and you come to a big grand wooden door with all sorts of carvings in it representing all the different gods, both benevolent and malevolent. The door is open. It's like kind of kept ajar during the day when there's no like active service sort of thing happening inside of there. And sort of like peering into the chapel, you can see that there's like big windows with tons of light that flicker in from the sky. And through all the different like tree branches, kind of like the tree branches together make like an arched ceiling, and then there's tons of different like alcoves that have different statues for all the different gods. There's one for Siluria, Dodathal, Themiska, Lumixin. There's even some for the malevolent gods as well, but they're all kind of represented here in this chapel. As the lights kind of flicker in as the light trickles in from outside and through all the different tree branches that make up the ceiling of the chapel, as you all kind of ponder this holy place that you've come upon, we will stop here for tonight, before things could get dicey.
We haven't had a shopping episode in a bit.
I love shopping.
To get it all in.
Before the world ends.
I love spending money in real life. I also love spending money in D&D, and I spent literally all of mine. Thanks for joining us for this shopping episode of This Could Get Dicey, and go follow us on all the things, Blue Sky, Instagram, our website, and tell a friend. Your word is so valuable. And then come back. Join us on March 19th for episode 81. Bye.